Do you play Roblox? Do you have a Roblox setup? Is it great or does it look like this? Today, we're gonna be going over some Roblox setups submitted by you guys. I did a part 1 on this over on my main channel. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, watch all of this video, then go check out part 1. It's basically the same video. Let's just get started. And we're gonna start with the very first person who replied to this post that I said saying I wanted to see Roblox gaming setups. I had over 360 responses, hence part 2 of this video. And the very first person to send me their Roblox gaming setup is this person right here who just sent me a picture of a cracked monitor. Zero. I mean, the monitor's cool, but it's broken. I don't see a keyboard, a computer. This guy literally just went to a dumpster, picked this up off the street, and was like, whoa, no. All right, let's go up the list. There's gotta be some better setups. We got this one from AJ Game saying, hey, here's this old setup. I'm getting a new one soon since this one lags. And I'm gonna admit, it does look kind of cool. It looks like you got your lights hanging down right here, and I think it's a continuation of this, which honestly, I think you should probably instead have the lights go straight down and then just out this way instead of behind your computer altogether, because all that light's doing besides being a huge distraction is highlighting all your cables down there, and well, we want to hide those, not highlight them. I also see some piggy stickers and merch up there. All right, I see you, gamer. Not bad, not bad. We got Gamersaurus who says my cable management is horrendous, and I mean, this definitely isn't the worst cable management I've ever seen. The mouse cable is a little long and can probably be cleaned up a little, and also it looks like something's going in front of the computer. Outside of that, it's a pretty cool setup. I feel like you need to do something with that Roblox sticker, and also tell me where you got this. I don't know what that is. It looks like a water bottle, but it also kind of looks like one of them body spray things, which, can you imagine a Roblox body spray? It would smell like gamer. We got Jaden here that shows me their setup, and their setup is literally just their phone. Nice. We got Cross here who actually showed me their setup, and I love the neon lights here. I just feel like you should have probably added more and extended the lighting just with some cheap neon lights back behind the desk to show a little bit of illumination on the wall itself. Also, dude, your cable management sucks. What is all this down here? What is that? It would be so easy for you to just hide it underneath the desk and run it right along underneath the table and then down the side to your computer. Outside of that though, decent setup. His computer is as bright as the sun, and the cable management is as bad as, I don't know. It's like, I'm running out of things to say for cable management. It just sucks, okay? Also, explain the weird Pringles can up here. It's hot and spicy, but your roommate. Overall, decent setup. I feel like you can really take these two neon lights and build upon that and make an amazing setup. Have that be your center theme and build off the rest of your room for it, and you'll be good to go. We got Derry here who's like, rate the mouse pad. Bro, your mouse pad is your school book. Whatever works, man. You're on a budget. I really like the shelves on the side. That definitely adds a little bit to it. It's not just a basic desk. It's got a little bit of depth. It works. People are rating it 10 and 11 out of 10. So sounds like you got your answer. We got Finn Sickle here who actually gave us a wide shot of their setup, and looks pretty decent. You know, it's got a TV on a stand that you can lay in bed and watch some TV. Maybe he's got a wireless keyboard that he can game in bed, which actually sounds pretty cool. Bonus points for having a Flamingo and Creekcraft merch. It's just missing something. But what's really cool about this particular setup, I see it over here in the corner. That thing right there, that's an arcade machine. That's a gamer for you. 10 out of 10. Then we got StibDev here who actually has a pretty ballin' setup. I actually really like this. This is a cool setup. Interesting monitor layout. I normally don't really go for this type of monitor layout, but because this monitor is actually smaller than these, vertical isn't really that much different than like a horizontal mode, so it doesn't look crazy out of place. Got some Legos over here. A very interesting placement for your lighting setup, but it works. The only small thing, I know you probably see it, is this little corner right here. It's I feel like the mouse pad just needs to be scoot back just a little so that this corner isn't like that. I know that little part right there that's hanging down between the two spots gets very annoying for you. I would almost prefer the mouse mat to kind of hang off the back on the back sides so that it's clean up front. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I have to say about this one that could be fixed. Oh, and the cable management, which sucks. And what's so bad is like, this is such an easy fix. You can clean up all of these and bundle these wires together using reusable zip ties. They're easy to remove. They're really cheap. Look at this. You get 200 for 20 bucks. You zip it and then you can undo it just as easily. It's not one of those like permanent zip ties, which once you zip it, you have to like cut it off and it's only good for one. This is like the easiest, cheap way to go. I love how the background actually matches the mouse pad. He definitely has the theme going, but even he himself was like, sigh on the cable management part. We got Peanut who says, can you guess my favorite color? I mean, you got a lot of colors in this picture, but I'm guessing just by this little blue light here, you're gonna say blue's your favorite color. +1 for the Monster Jam curtains in the background. Although I gotta ask, dude, where do you sit? Are you standing to play? I'm so confused. Can I get a rip in the chat for their leg room? But hey, man, I get it. You do you. You make what works for you, and that's all that matters. Clearly, he came up with a unique solution with this massive mic stand here. So he definitely stands while he games. I respect that grind. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Then we got two exotics here with, looks like a laptop here. Why is your laptop so far away from everything else? And a very unique mouse pad, which kind of matches your chair, but it doesn't match the Savannah Bananas curtain slash flag you got going on. Looks like you got a surfboard slash boogie board in the back, which blue that kind of goes with your theming as well. I think the eyesore in the room is just this. And I love the Savannah Bananas. They're a really cool baseball team and everything, but I just don't think it goes with the setup. Also, the cable management is bad, but +1 for your little plant there. Add a little life into your setup. We got Nitsy King here who actually has a really cool setup. I love this two-tier desk style. I know that's like, this thing probably comes in and out, which makes it more versatile as well, which is really cool. I also love this little cactus thing you got and the neon light. It's cable management. The cable management is oh. He says, please don't roast the cable manager. He's 10. 10 out of 10 setup for a 10-year-old. We got AJ here who says, my chance I get to be in a NightFoxx vid, and it's this thing right here. But I got news for you, AJ. If I copy this image and I go to a Google image reverse search, how do I do this? I forgot. As you can see, this isn't your setup. Good try. We got Ken here who showed me their laptop setup, which actually doesn't look too bad. It's a very interesting mouse pad. I would say that that almost looks like the base to like a computer or another TV monitor or something, and he just took it off and used that as his mouse pad. Also, he blurred something back here that we're not allowed to see. But other than that, man, he can't complain. Looks like he's also following me on Twitter, which you should do too, by the way. So brownie points for that. This person's playing on a phone, but it's not a smartphone. I don't even know how this is possible. I'm more intrigued and confused and impressed. How do you play the game? Are you just pressing the 6 and the 2 to move? Do you have to hit each key 500 times just to say hi? How does that work? We got Harris here who's got the Xbox in the middle separated by the 2 games on the side. He's got Petzimex grinding on one side and he's got his Xbox on the other side grinding that game. I also know that game. It's not a fun game, but it's necessary if you want to get ahead. Cable management could be a little bit better, but brownie points for the Minecraft blanket, the Minecraft sword, the Sonic the Hedgehog. You, sir, are a gamer. And now we got this setup right here. And, ooh, I actually like this setup. I see where it's going. It's got the red mouse. It's got the red controller. It's got the red little, it kind of looks like Harambe. It's a gorilla of some sort with the red mic, the flower red and black mouse pad, and the red chair. But at this point, with so much so red, why isn't this red? I guess that makes sense. It's got the makings of a great setup. The execution's just missing a little bit. Probably needs to be some more artwork on the walls. Could probably deal with whatever this cable is here. Get you some really cheap white cable raceways that can just go nicely in the corner. You could probably even tuck it in the corner right beside your LED strip and it would hide it completely. And then you just got all this mess down here. But I get the vibe and I appreciate that. We got another standing gamer here. It's got so many shelves, but it looks like they put everything on a desk and then just decided to make more of a desk. He's got his mic up here, another computer and stand over here. I'm so confused by what I'm looking at. This doesn't make any sense. Why was this necessary when you have a desk? Just move your computer to the floor on the side. Maybe put like some kind of board underneath the computer just to keep it up off of carpet. But other than that, it can go on the floor and then all of this can just go on the desk and it would look so much cleaner. I do like your little lights in this corner though. That's kind of a vibe. This person is clearly 80 and hasn't upgraded their computer in 30 years. I think it's time. I'm not gonna lie, I am super jealous that you have, wait, that's wallpaper, never mind. I thought that was real brick for just a second. You almost got me. It's a really cool aesthetic, it's a really cool vibe. It would have been better if it was actually real, but I feel like you could really build upon that to make like a really rustic, more like city vibe. Maybe get some metal shelving to put above it. Probably could have done with throwing away that can before taking the picture and also cleaning up the cable management that goes down below. But other than that, this is actually a really cool little setup. This is a person of culture because as we can see, we got the Roblox stuff up here. Everything is all nice and neat. Got the Minecraft stuff over here with some Pet Simulator X stuff down there. The cables are running really straight and nicely and not all over the desk. And then you got a little mouse pad right here. This is a quality little setup. I would be proud to have a setup like this. I would also be proud to have a setup like this. You can totally game from anywhere. You have a mobile desk, a mobile computer, a mobile mouse. You want to lay in bed and play Roblox? You can do it. You want to go to the toilet and play Roblox? You can do it. Of course, you can also do it with a phone, but honestly, I would much rather play on this than a phone anyway. Now, here's a setup that I don't mind, but I'm so confused as to why you have it facing backwards to where everybody sees the back of your computer instead of the front of your computer. Turn that around to hide the cables, or better yet, put it down here behind your desk. That way you can better cable manage and you're good to go. There is way too much stuff to not ignore. First off, why is this monitor facing a completely different side? Why not put it kind of in the corner here more? I appreciate how much of like a gamer command center thing you got going on, but you got your stream deck all the way over here. You got a TV setup over here. All the cables are just running all over the place. Like, how do you sit here and just not be overwhelmed by so much stuff? You need it more in front of you. And then we got Diego here who has a cat butt set up. Yes, man. It looks like a pretty interesting streaming setup. You got your mic, you got your webcam, you got everything here. Looks like this is your secondary monitor that shows like all of your stream setup and how it looks, which is nice, and how it's kind of an interesting setup on how it's above the PC. Although personally, I would have actually moved it to probably set above your other monitor and just have a stacked monitor situation. But hey, it looks like your cat enjoys watching you stream. I don't even understand what I'm looking at. What? Okay, it's definitely a troll. There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real. This setup's kind of a vibe, though. I would say this little speaker system probably would do better if you had it above your monitor. But other than that, man, you made a small setup work for you. Also, bonus points for the cute dog. And I think we'll end off on this setup right here. This is a perfect representation of taking a color scheme and running with it. You've got the purple and the blue, and then the purple and blue mouse mat. You've got a mic that's got some pink and yellows in it. You probably could do with maybe changing the color scheme of the keyboard, but the keyboard looks nice. Cables aren't crazy jumbled up and are neat and run behind the monitor. Looks like the monitor cables actually run down the stand itself. This is a win setup. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite setup was. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see part 1 of this video, go to my main channel. Link will be in the description below. Until then, go touch some grass, gamers. Just don't be like this kid. He didn't really understand the assignment.